So as you can see here, conscious consumers, they care about social and political issues, right? They are the ones that are attentive, they're vocal, they're energized and engaged, and they have really high expectations for the companies that they support. So consumers, particularly Gen Zers and millennials, they are much more conscious about where they're spending their money and by their values, not only in what they purchase, but where they work, who they vote for, where they live, right? These are things that they care about. 41% of consumers say their opinions on public issues are actually influenced by what brands post. When prompted by a brand, 61% of consumers will conduct further research into an issue. 53% of consumers say they are likely to register to vote if they see it promoted by a brand. So I don't know if you know this, but in 2018, Snapchat actually released a digital platform to help register more voters, which resulted in 400,000 new registered voters. That's a huge impact. 40% say the best way for brands to express their public stance on social media is to collaborate with a nonprofit actually working and doing the groundwork, right? Grassroots organizations and campaigns. And 37% say a brand's stance is believable when it's about an issue that directly impacts its customers, right? Cool. So I want to talk a little bit about this buzzword, diversity, equity, inclusion. I know it's being thrown around all over the place, but I want to talk about why it's important. I think we all understand what diversity, equity, and inclusion means, right? Diversity is about representation. Equity is about access, fair and equal access. And inclusion is about fostering a sense of belonging, right? So as you can see, these are just some very high-level facts of why DEI is important at your organization. First and foremost, diverse and inclusive corporations outperform their competitors by 35%. It's facts. McKinsey reported it, so it's facts. Diverse companies are 70% more likely to capture new markets. And lastly, diverse teams are 87% better at making business decisions. And then the last thing I want to just mention, 72% of Gen Zers, I don't know if you can read that, believe racial equity is the most important workplace issue today. So this is some important stuff we're seeing here. And these are just some other benefits of diversity, equity, and inclusion at your organization or at your company. You can see here higher innovation, employee engagement, better company reputation, increased creativity, increased profits. All of these are great assets for your teams and your organization. Okay, so why do we care? We're all marketers here. Why do we care about DEI? What's so important about it in marketing? First and foremost, a focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion makes for more effective marketing, to be honest. In the US alone, and I know we have everyone on screen is in London, hello. In the US alone, racial and ethnic minorities make up nearly 40% of the population. And it's recorded that by 2030, that'll be up to like 51%, right? Roughly 4.5% of the US population is also LGBTQ. And more than 40 million Americans are marked as disabled or have registered as disabled. So what we can see here is your customers, this consumer base, our country, Europe, wherever it is that you're marketing is diverse.